I'm delighted to say that alongside me is Hockey Hall of Famer Martin Brodeur. Martin, welcome to the Storm Shelter here at Manchester. Here to see your lad play. First time here. Welcome.
Well, thank you.
I believe it's a day at United today. A busy turnaround for you. Only got here a couple of days ago, and then back out again tomorrow.
Yeah. It's been a whirlwind a little bit coming up in the UK. First time in London actually for me with my boy and my wife and my little one, Jeremy's brother, and just hung out there and came to Manchester yesterday, and today was a busy day with sport, starting with soccer this afternoon and the hockey tonight.
What do you think of it here? Obviously the Elite League is very different to at home. Jeremy's managed to find himself a bit of a home here in Manchester. I mean, it's early days for him, but I mean, he's been lights out for times for the Manchester Storm, getting a good run of games as well.
Yeah, it's been fun. I've been watching him from back home in the U.S., and I know he's loving it here. He's having a good time, and the hockey, obviously, it's something that he's trying to become a real pro, and find a home somewhere. And Manchester's been great to him so far, and it's kind of nice, see him here today. The applause that he gets when some of the fans, when his name's thrown out there, the fans are going crazy for him. So it's kind of good when you work that hard. It's not an easy thing to do to come from the U.S. and then go somewhere in a different country and then try to make it.
You must be very proud.
Yeah, it's exciting. This is what I did for a living. To see one of my sons try to make it as a pro hockey player, it's a lot of fun.
I mean, he's not taking the easy route, is he? Obviously, following in your footsteps. I mean, it must be difficult for him at times.
Well, definitely. It's like anything. When you look up to his dad that played in the NHL, played for so many years, and get all the accolades, and you're coming in, people expect you to do similar stuff, but his path is a lot different. I'm so proud of him for the commitment that he's got from being in the U.S. and going all over the place to now his second stint in Europe, and hopefully he'll stick around here a little bit, because I think the game suits him well right here in England.
How did you fancy goaltending in this little rink here? I mean, it's tighter.
Well, the bounces are crazy. That's one thing. I mean, it's a really fun rink. Obviously, we don't see many rinks like that in the U.S., especially in pro hockey. But no, it's the atmosphere is great, but obviously for a goalie, the bounce, you got to be aware where the puck's at all time.
Not great for your goals against average. You see the guys throwing the puck into, we call it Beirut corner in that bottom down there, because you're never quite sure where the puck's going to come out.
I've noticed that. At the end of the day, it's all about the wins. Just try to win the game.
No, absolutely, for sure. I mean, if you don't mind me switching to your other role, you're still involved with the New Jersey Devils, looking to make the playoffs this year. Exciting times.
Yes, it is. I think it's been a rough go since I retired in New Jersey. I think they made the playoffs once, and I got back. I got back in the organization about 3 years ago. Finally, get back to the playoffs this year. We're not there yet, but the math will tell us that we're going to be there soon enough. So we're excited about it. I think our fan base is excited. They deserve it. We had so much success in my time with the Devils, winning 3 Stanley Cups and making the playoffs almost every single year. So they suffered for a while, and I think right now we're set up to be a franchise that's going to have a lot of success in the next 5 to 10 years. That's for sure.
You were saying earlier you think the franchise is maybe a year or two ahead of where they expected to be, perhaps.
Yeah, a little bit. I think we drafted well, but our plan was to be able to contend for a playoff spot next season. And, I think the performance of guys like Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, Vitek Vanacek in net for us kind of took a step quicker than we thought. And it's great. I think it's great for us as management to know that we put the leadership in certain players that are really, playing well on the ice. The acquisition of Dougie Hamilton, Andre Palat from Tampa Bay, John Marino from Pittsburgh, just made a big trade for Timo Meier from San Jose. So we're getting a pretty decent team here, and I think the age bracket is where we're looking at. We know we're going to be successful for a long time because we have a great mix of age in our team for the players.
And how much fun is it when you're going stride for stride with those arch enemies across the Hudson with you? Obviously, they're looking to make a push as well. They're making the trades. You guys are matching them. That's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. You know, I think our the area in the New York area is going to be pretty good. You know, the New York Islanders are making a push to try to get into the playoffs, so we might have 3 teams in the New York area in the playoffs this year. That'll be pretty cool. But obviously, the Rangers are a big rivalry. I've been part of it for many years, and I'm looking forward to see all of our young players living it. You know, and see the reason why when we're in New Jersey we hate the New York Rangers.
And I mean, it's great that you can come over here with your family as well. So you've got your lad with you, your wife, and you're able to come here and kind of. I mean, it's different. It's same, but it's different. It must be great to see.
It's fun. You know, like I never had a chance to see him play in Europe. I've got to some of these minor league gigs that he got in the past, but this is different. You know, this is away from home. Different culture, even though it's pretty close to what we're used to in America. It's a lot of fun, and you know, I was really excited. It's been about 2 weeks that we planned this trip over, and now that it's here, we're having a blast.
Well, Martin, thank you so much for joining us. I hope it's not the last time we get to see you here at the shelter, and safe travels back home again.
I appreciate it. Thank you.